Top 10 Best Things to Do in San Antonio, Texas. Want to go on a boat ride to an art gallery, get lost in fossil caves, and walk across a moonlit bridge? You've come to the right place. San Antonio, once a day trip destination, has since developed a name for itself as a prime destination, a cultural center with an imaginative food scene, among other things. Whether you came to the city for its spectacular annual fiesta, Dia de los Muertos, or even its book festival, there's plenty to see and do to make your vacation worthwhile. San Antonio has character areas, street food, and live music, and its cultural expansion many years ago provided a place for a thriving arts and culture scene. It's recognized for its parks and green areas, which include botanical gardens and a Japanese tea garden, but it hasn't lost its Tejano culture or Texican charm along the way. So whether you're visiting from Austin or staying for a week, keep watching the video to find out. Have fun, folks. Number 10, the Riverwalk. Let's start with San Antonio's most famous landmark, the Riverwalk. If you only have a few hours in San Antonio, this is the first thing we recommend you do. Stroll down the tree-lined paths, do some shopping, stop at a cafe or two, and enjoy the stunning views of the water. The Riverwalk is central to many of the San Antonio attractions on our list, so look into some of the nearby hotels and consider making this region your home base for your visit. You'll appreciate how easy it is, as well as how immersed you are in San Antonio's culture and history. While you're here, try one of the many delicious eateries on the San Antonio Riverwalk. The Riverwalk is always hosting seasonal events and activities. Number 9, hopscotch. Immerse yourself in one of San Antonio's newest and most exciting things to do. Hopscotch is a collaborative optical illusion and immersive art experience which brings together artists. You'll find yourself examining works like Thunder and Lightning, Deep Eddy Ball Pit, and Color Therapy among the nearly 20,000 square feet of exhibit area. This exhibit space, one of the most interesting venues to visit in San Antonio, is also a terrific opportunity to support local artists. To complete the immersive experience, stop by the lounge for a drink or a bite to eat. If you enjoy art, you must include hopscotch on your list of the greatest things to do in San Antonio. Number 8, Natural Bridge Caverns. The most extensive cavern in the San Antonio area and one of the largest caves in the state of Texas should be next on your list, making it one of the top San Antonio tourist attractions. Visit Natural Bridge Caverns to journey deep beneath the Earth's surface and see caves with ancient formations that have been growing for years and are still growing today, such as spectacular stalagmites and stalactites. Experience the cave's cool 70-degree year-round temperature and 99% relative humidity, which is completely different from the weather outdoors during a typical Texas summer. If you're interested in archaeology or geology, this is the ideal place in San Antonio to spark your curiosity. Number 7, Fredericksburg. The greatest destination in Texas to go on a wine tour is Fredericksburg, and San Antonio is only a short day trip away. In the Texas Hill Country, Fredericksburg is home to over 50 award-winning wineries. You can visit vineyards and active wineries that bottling immediately on site. Many of the vineyards here provide tastings and tour packages, and Fredericksburg even has its own shuttle service. A tour of Fredericksburg is an excellent addition to the greatest things to do in San Antonio. The German-inspired building will stand in stark contrast to the city and San Antonio Riverwalk, highlighting the finest of what Texas has to offer. Number 6, San Antonio Museum of Art. You may have noticed the San Antonio Museum of Art on the riverfront. Any art fan should add this to their list of things to visit in San Antonio. This museum's collection spans over 5,000 years. There's also a focus on artwork done by people who previously lived in the region, providing a great view into what life in San Antonio and the surrounding Texas area may have been like years ago. The museum is always displaying new exhibitions from across the world. So even if this isn't your first visit to the city, you should absolutely add the Museum of Art to your list of the finest things to do in San Antonio. There will always be something new and amazing to see. Number 5, Hemisphere Park. The best view of any city is from above, and since San Antonio lacks real mountaintop views, an observation tower is the next best thing. Hemisphere Park features the Tower of the Americas, fountains, playgrounds, and even a life-size chess game. The region is culturally vibrant, with public art exhibits, local cultural activities, and community groups meeting there on a regular basis. With local restaurants and treat stores, Hemisphere Park is a terrific thing to do with kids in San Antonio and even a great way to spend the day. When looking for the greatest things to do in San Antonio, we look for sites that truly capture the character of the city, and Hemisphere Park is one of the best things you can try. Number 4, rodeo. While San Antonio has a different character, its Texas roots will always remain paramount. Going to a rodeo is one of the most exciting things you can do, especially when you're part of an energetic audience like the one in San Antonio. You should plan your trip for February to enjoy the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo. This is one of the state's most magnificent events. Rodeo fans know that visiting here is a must. Rodeo sports such as team roping, live music, and pig races are among the attractions. You'll also be around a lot of delicious food. A rodeo is sure to provide a lot of fun and excitement. It'll be unlike anything you've ever experienced, and you'll want more. It's an experience beyond words, whether you go this weekend or next year. Number 3, Six Flags Fiesta Texas. If you've ever been to other Six Flags parks, you should visit Six Flags Fiesta Texas. This is one of the most enjoyable sites to visit in Texas, and it's located in San Antonio. You can enjoy the thrills and excitement of one of the top amusement parks in the country at Six Flags Fiesta Texas. At Six Flags Fiesta Texas, you'll face some of the most exhilarating rides you've ever experienced. If you prefer a gentler experience, that's entirely doable. There are rides for the whole family, as well as exciting events like fireworks and mariachi music. Six Flags Fiesta Texas is a fantastic day out. There's also an outstanding water park. During the operational season, it's open from 10:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Sunday. Number 2, Tower of the Americas. There are many amazing skyscrapers in this country, but the Tower of the Americas deserves to be at the top of the list. This was first shown at the 1968 World's Fair. Since then, Tower of the Americas has become one of the most exciting sites in San Antonio to obtain a spectacular perspective. The Tower of the Americas is 750 feet tall and incredibly magnificent. The observation deck is undoubtedly the main attraction, but there's plenty of pleasure to be had throughout the tower. A 4D theater and a rotating restaurant are also available. Seeing the Towers of the Americas can be an incredible experience. It's open daily from 11 a.m. till 8 p.m. Adults pay $14, children ages 4 to 12 pay $11, while seniors and the military pay $12. Number 1, Chalk It Up. One of the most popular annual events in San Antonio is Chalk It Up. During this art-paced hosted event, artists and members of the community work together to create chalk sidewalk murals. The visuals may wash away, but the memories don't have to. Chalk It Up has been one of the trendiest events in downtown San Antonio for over a decade. There's a lot of creativity on exhibit. You might be encouraged to improve your own drawing talents so that you can participate next time. Aside from the art, you can also enjoy activities such as live music and tasty food from the food trucks. Most importantly, Chalk It Up celebrates individuality. That's something that everyone, young and old, can appreciate. Come to Chalk It Up for a moment that is going to make the world feel a little brighter. Every traveler wants to make the most of their trip when they're in a city. We tried our best to make things easier for you by giving you a list of diverse tourist places that'll help you mark all the places on your map that you wouldn't want to miss. Which place did you mark on your list? And do you think we missed anything? Tell us in the comments below. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up for the hard work and click on that subscribe button before you leave.